All right, from Livingstone, let's come back to Lusaka and look at issues to do with trade in COMESA as well as SADC. We do have in the studios guests to try and help us what's going on and as far as trade is concerned in these arrangements. Now, the tripartite arrangement of the Common Market for Eastern and Southern Africa, East African Community and Southern Africa Development Community, COMESA-EAC and SADC, is the most exciting trade and infrastructure development in Africa at the moment. Now, it provides the foundation of the Continental Free Trade Area promoted by the Africa Union AU Commission and its partners. And so to make us understand exactly what's going on in as far as trade is concerned in COMESA and SADC, we do have COMESA, expert from COMESA, Dr. Francis Mangeni. Good morning and welcome to the News and Current Affairs segment of Morning Live.
Good morning.
Yeah, we are saying this is the most exciting in COMESA, EAC and SADC. Can you just kindly give a simple explanation as regards trade in this region?
Yes, it is the most exciting development in the region because we have got a free trade area which covers half of Africa, all the way from Egypt down through Sudan, Ethiopia, Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, Zambia, all the way to South Africa. So this is a free trade area that covers half of Africa, a total of 26 countries with a population of 632 million people, a combined GDP of $1.3 trillion. Okay. So this is really a monumental achievement.
Can you kindly tell us just the genesis of the Tripartite Free Trade Area, FTA?
So the genesis actually goes way back to the 80s in the realization that for countries that belong to two organizations, you can end up with conflicting regimes. Take Zambia, for example. Zambia now belongs to COMESA. It belongs to SADC. Actually, there are 8 countries in that situation which belong to both COMESA and SADC. Okay. Now, you can go to SADC and adopt a policy or a regulatory framework on a certain issue, such as standards. And then you come to COMESA, you adopt a standard or a regulatory framework on the same issue. And these two could be different. Okay. So now, what would a country comply with? So a country would be in a very difficult situation in sorting out which regimes to apply. So the tripartite provides now a single regime among all the 26 countries that are involved, covering trade issues.
So you said 26 countries.
Yes.
How then do they stand to benefit considering their different economic statuses?
Yeah, we have done computations, and our estimates are that the tripartite is going to result in a net gain of $3.3 billion annually. For Zambia, it's 149 million annually. These are net gains. But in addition to these monetary benefits which result from trade, there are these other gains for investment, for business, in terms of a single regulatory regime covering areas such as rules of origin, non-tariff barriers, standards, customs documentation. These things assist investment in terms of promoting predictability. You see, without predictability, it becomes impossible to plan. Now, when you have this sort of predictability, it becomes very easy for investors to plan. It improves the business and investment environment. So this is an important gain which Zambia needs to take into account.
All right. I hope the business benefits, like you were mentioning, are not just at that level, but even someone at a lower level business can be able to benefit from all these arrangements.
Yes, actually what has been adopted in the tripartite initiative is called a developmental approach to regional integration. So the total tripartite package covers the free trade area, that's trade, liberalization, opening up trade, as well as industrial development. If you have got a free trade area, but you don't have any products to trade on that market, then that's not good for you. So there is an aggressive program for promoting industrial development. And then there's a third pillar for promoting infrastructure. You need infrastructure in order to move around people and goods. But above all, SMEs, small to medium enterprises, are an integral part of the industrialization strategy or initiative under the tripartite. So the small operator has not been left out, and there will be initiatives for trade facilitation to make sure that they are on board as well.
Conclusively, what are the guidelines to consider for the free trade area to succeed?
So for the free trade area to succeed, first of all, we need awareness creation. In fact, I think you pointed out yourself that if we have this free trade area but people are not aware of the opportunities, then that's not good at all. So we need awareness, and this, I think, what we are doing here right now is part of this awareness campaign. But we need, I think, to scale it up and to roll it out to the entire region. But in addition, governments need to own the process. Could I tell you that actually in Sharm el-Sheikh, that's in Egypt, where the tripartite free trade area was launched, we had 24 countries out of the 26 already signing the declaration, launching the tripartite. And then we had 15 countries signing the agreement itself, and then Swaziland has subsequently signed to bring the total to 16. But Zambia didn't sign, so this is a bit of surprising. Okay. So countries need to join. They need to be in, because if you are not in, you will not be party. You will not be.
Could it be still? Maybe they're still analysing to see if at all the benefits are tangible?
That's what we hear.
Okay.
But we hear that Zambia is going to sign. So we are all waiting with bated breath to see Zambia sign this, so that they can gain from these benefits, these potential benefits. But that's the important thing: ownership, so that the governments themselves can put in place the initiatives to involve the stakeholders, to promote awareness among the stakeholders, and to go out aggressively to engage the other countries, so that the other countries respect the rules which have been agreed, because without respecting the rules which have been agreed, you won't have the FTA, a functional FTA in place.
Great. Thanks a lot for bringing us up to speed with regards to what's going on in COMESA. It gives us the appetite to even become entrepreneurs as well.
Yes,
so
you should become one.
Get the benefits. Okay, that's Dr. Francis Mangeni, expert from COMESA. So, Faith, you should have something to do besides just coming here to work.
Yes, indeed.